Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 4th of January 1980, and the title is Only Those Who Can Master the Self Now Can Become the Future World Sovereigns. Do all of you consider yourselves to be double sovereigns, present sovereigns, and also future sovereigns? The present reflects the future. In the mirror of your present stage, your future is clearly visible. In order to become a present sovereign and a future sovereign, constantly examine yourself to see the extent of your ruling power, to what extent you have all rights over the subtle powers of your mind, intellect, and sanskars, which are your main servants. These three special powers should constantly cooperate with you sovereigns. That is, they are your main servants who cooperate with you in ruling your kingdom. When these servants follow the orders that you, their master, give, then that kingdom runs very well. It is similar to the way in which Baba accomplishes his work through the three images, and therefore the Trimurti is especially praised and worshipped. This is why you say Trimurti Shiva. The One Father has three special servants through whom he accomplishes everything for the world. In the same way, you souls are creators, and your three special servants, your Trimurti powers, especially have to serve you. You creators create these three. So, examine yourself to see whether your Trimurti creation is under your control. The mind creates, it creates thoughts. The intellect decides, it works in the same way as giving sustenance. Sanskars are for good or bad transformation. Just as Brahma is Adidev, the first deity, so too the thinking of your mind is your first power. If your first power is accurate, then your other servants who accompany it will also do everything accurately. First of all, check to see that your first servant is a constant companion of you, the soul, the king, and is constantly following your instructions. Because your enemy Maya also first attacks your first power and turns it into a traitor in order to rob you of your sovereignty. Therefore, use your first power, your special and cooperative servant, to maintain your power of having all rights. A king would not do physical work himself, but would inspire everything to happen. The servants in the kingdom, who actually do everything, would be separate. When those serving under the king do not serve him well, that kingdom will shake. In the same way, you souls are Karavanhar, one who inspires others to do, and your three special powers are Taranhar, one who does. When you have ruling power over these three, then your physical organs will automatically follow the right path. It is these three special powers that control your senses. Now, examine yourself to see what extent you have ruling power. Just as you are double foreigners, are you also double rulers? Is all the activity in your kingdom, your sovereignty, functioning well? You speak of the golden aged world as being of one kingdom and one religion. In the same way, in terms of self-sovereignty, there has to be one kingdom, which means that everything has to function according to how you indicate. One religion, dharma, means that everyone has the same dharma, and that is for your stage to be constantly elevated and ascending. It cannot be called one kingdom and one religion if your mind is following its own dictates. If the decision-making power of your intellect is fluctuating or confusing everything, or if your sanskars are making you dance around, so what is the condition of your kingdom? Are your Trimurti powers serving you well? Do your powers sometimes make you dance around like a monkey? Monkeys constantly jump up and down. Similarly, do your sanskars sometimes jump up and make you ascend, and sometimes make you descend like a dancing monkey? So your sanskars don't make you dance around in this way, do they? Is everything under your control? Does your intellect sometimes confuse everything? Nowadays, people confuse everything. And so here too, your decision-making power confuses everything. Is your intellect mixed up about everything in this way? If everything is accurate at some times, but wasteful at other times, then that too is a mixture. When you change all your reasons into solutions, Maya will finish. Those of you from abroad, does Maya come to you? Maya should not come to you foreigners. Those who live abroad don't take time to ascend or descend. You have experienced everything in a short time and have now finished everything. When you eat too much of something, you feel overfilled. In the same way, because all of you souls in the foreign lands experience the full force of everything, you have all become tired of everything. When those who are really tired are made comfortable, they become totally unconscious as soon as they lie down. They experience deep sleep. So, Maya has made all of you foreigners very well experienced in just a short time. What do you have to do now? You have found the new thing that you were seeking, and so why should Maya come to you? She shouldn't come. So why does she come? We are old customers of Maya. When Maya finds very good new customers, she very easily lets go of the old ones. Maya cannot come to those who have ruling power. When Maya sees that all of your workers are very wise and are all paying full attention, she doesn't have the courage to go near them. Check to see to what extent you have ruling power. When your reasons finish, it means Maya has finished. The main form in which Maya comes is that of giving reasons. Finish all your reasons and find a solution, and Maya will finish for all time. Today, Baba has come to meet all of you. You have heard many Murlis. Now, become such Murlidhar, flute players, that Maya surrenders to your Murli. You are such Murlidhars, are you not? Or are you those who simply play the physical flute? You play that flute very well. Now become a Murlidhar of this Murli also. This is the Murli that makes Maya surrender. You can play this music too, can you not? The majority of you love playing music. Whenever you play music, just think whether you also know how to play the music of defeating Maya. When you constantly play this secret music, Maya will give in to you for all time. Do you know how to play this music? You foreigners are multi-million times fortunate. You come from far away, but you are also given multi-million chances. You foreigners are given more in a short time than those in Bharat are given in a whole year. You are given special sustenance. Everyone's vision is especially on you foreigners. Therefore, you have to reveal the one from whom you receive this by becoming the practical form. Just as there was special sustenance at the start of the creation of the yajna, so too you are also now being given special sustenance. Those who received sustenance at the beginning have given the return of that sustenance in starting service. What will all of you now do? You will complete this service and glorify Baba's name by becoming complete and perfect. You foreigners will have to fix a date for the final date. Everyone is now waiting for you. When someone asks, Baba, when destruction will take place? He replies, as the foreigners. The people of Bharat were given the responsibility of creation. Now you foreigners have to take this responsibility. In fact, just as the foreign lands are perishable and Bharat is imperishable, so too the people of Bharat carried out the task of creation, and now you foreigners have become the special instruments for the task of destruction. Children from Bharat carried out creation by sacrificing themselves in creating the yajna. They started the yajna with their sacrifice, and you now have to make the final sacrifice and finish the yajna. Then there will be victory. Now make the final sacrifice very quickly. When all of you come together with one thought and make the final sacrifice, it will be the end. When will you reveal the date for this? You have to give Baba this date. We would like to come to Madhuban at least once more. When destruction starts, you can come here for good. This is why the big hall is being built here. Simply make sure that your wireless is working well. The wireless you need here is that of being voiceless. You will hear the sound calling you here on your wireless. If you don't have your wireless switched on, the sound will not reach you. Only a voiceless intellect will be able to catch this final direction. Therefore, if you do everything quickly, the end will come very quickly. First of all, you have to create a powerful mic through whom the sound will reach Bharat. All advertising has to stop the day before the election. Then the voting takes place. So first of all, spread the sound through the mic. Then there will be silence and the result will be announced. As yet, you haven't prepared your mics who can advertise for you. First, the sound has to be heard everywhere, and then that part of advertising the news will end, and there will be such dead silence that transformation will take place. At the moment, just the first part is being played. The first part does take time, but the second part will take no time at all. Avyakt Bapdada's special plan for you to celebrate Shiv Jayanti, the birthday of Shiva, with a lot of splendor. You are now being given very good opportunities to do service. The time of revelation of both the corporeal one and the incorporeal one is coming closer. What newness will you bring about now? You definitely have to do something new at every function. So, what special something will you do this year for Shivratri? 1. Last year you aimed to use light and sound, and each of you did everything according to your capacity. Usually, you aim to reveal the God of the Gita at Shivratri, but because you put them down by comparing, they are unable to understand the difference. This time, for Shivratri, especially paint two pictures, one of incorporeal Shiva and the other of Sri Krishna. Make beautiful pictures of both with rays coming out of each one. Both the pictures of Shiva and Sri Krishna with the rays emerging from each of them should be well decorated and made very attractive. Let the different praise of Krishna and Shiva appear in each picture. Don't compare them, but just show the difference between the two. The special focus on the stage should be these two pictures. When you hold a conference, you have the logo of the conference very prominently visible, and then you invite a special VIP to explain that. In the same way, at Shivratri, invite a special VIP to explain both these pictures. But first, explain the difference between the two very clearly to him. Also, keep these pictures on the stage when you are delivering your talk to the audience. The one giving the talk should continue to paint at each picture while talking and explain who each one is and thus draw the audience attention to that. First, show them the difference and then tell them to judge for themselves which one is the creator and which one is the creation. So, who gave the knowledge of the Gita, the creator or the creation? At Shivratri this year, show the special importance of these two pictures. 2. Don't use a cassette with a commentary together with light and sound as you did last year. But for the program this year, place the decorated picture of Shiv Baba in front of them and have all lights switched off. Then, with just one light shining on that picture, slowly relate Shiv Baba's praise to them. As you praise Baba, let them feel that praise. While speaking this praise, enable them to experience it. When you speak of the ocean of peace, let waves of peace everywhere wash over them. There should be waves of whatever virtue you speak about. All other lights should be turned off at that time so that everyone's attention can be focused on that one picture. Slowly speak the praise while you yourself become an embodiment of that experience, and take the audience with you into their experience. When you speak of the ocean of peace, they should all feel as though they are bathing in the ocean of peace. Give them this experience just as you have a commentary for yoga, so too aim to give them this experience. Then, firstly, their attention will be drawn, and secondly, they will realize the difference. You won't need to show them any comparisons because the difference between the two will be proved automatically. 3. Definitely announce the yoga courses at every function. Even if you only have a function for one day, you must definitely ask them to fill a form for the course. Those who then come to do the yoga course will become your contacts. Get them to fill in a form and then continue to keep in touch with them. Whenever you have a program, give special importance to the yoga courses. 4th, whenever you have an opportunity, you must specially invite your contacts. You must also invite those who have left here and gone away due to their present obstacles. With your love, the souls who have been left behind because of their weaknesses must be made to progress. When you hold such programs, they will also be awakened and become enthusiastic once more. Blessing, by considering yourself to be an instrument for world benefit, may you become free from wasteful thoughts and a wasteful attitude. By maintaining the awareness of this responsibility of being an instrument for world benefit, you will never have any wasteful thought or attitude for yourself or others. You souls who have this responsibility can never have a single thought that is not benevolent. You cannot allow your attitude to become wasteful for even a second, because it is with your attitude that you have to transform the atmosphere. Therefore, you souls definitely have to maintain good wishes and pure feelings for everyone. Slogan: those who constantly maintain positive thoughts for the self and others become free from wasteful thinking. Om Shanti.